Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Today might be my final video on Ninja. So sad, so sad. Why? Because I can't see making too many Ninja videos. I mean, I'll spotlight Ninja, sure, in a few videos, but a video just about Ninja, I can't see making them because I'll feel bad for anybody download the game in a month from now, right? And we have this tendency to think that there's not new players coming to the game. There actually are millions of new players coming to Raid Shadow Legends thanks to their beefy marketing budget, right?
I have personality, I have style, I have class, and I'm just me, and I'm real.
Ninja, after October, midway through October, a few weeks from now, guys, he's not going to be available anymore. I feel so bad for those players because he's just one of the best champions in the game, especially against bosses in terms of damage dealers. And I've tried out a million different Ninja builds. Okay, 3 or 4. I have him on my free-to-play account. By the way, if you want to see the impact that Ninja has made on my free-to-play account, check out the video. I will link it for you guys in the show notes below in case you missed it. Dude, just like plus 2 to 6 stages on every single dungeon in terms of progression. Now, today I'm going to share the impact that he's made on my main account here, and we'll be seeing him on some pretty pay-to-win teams because we are going to watch him against the highest Doom Tower bosses on Doom Tower Hard. But I really just want to share the build with you guys, right? The build that, it's a Relentless. It's Relentless. Relentless set was made for Ninja. We're going to talk about why in today's video. I did share another Relentless video, but it was on Ninja, but it was only on Clan Boss, and I think that's great. Don't get me wrong. I'll link that video for you guys as well. But really, Relentless, at the time that I made that video, I had not fully recognized that Relentless is the set for Ninja, no matter where you're using him. And again, let's talk about it here. So on his A1 decreased defense, on his A2, it's really this skill. This skill is just absolutely just insane. 3 times at random, each hit 100% chance of placing HP burn for 3 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. When used against bosses, instantly activates any HP burn debuff, including HP burns placed by this skill. The fact that it lasts for 3 turns, you get the instant activation, it's just dealing an absurd amount of damage. I mean, I'm assuming everybody here knows how much damage Ninja can put out on this A2. So with Relentless, the more often he's using that A2 against bosses, the better you are, because the boss isn't going to be killing your team, you're going to be killing the boss instead. Just it's the
Ninja legend, man. I'm f***ing slayed.
It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, AoE freeze on the A3, awesome. Okay, escalation. This is the real reason, other than just getting to more hell burns, right, against bosses. But the passive, excuse me, is why Relentless is just perfect for him as well, right? Increases attack by 10%, by 20% against bosses, up to 100%, and crit damage by 10%, so double as fast on the escalation against bosses, up to 25% for each time a single enemy is hit by all 3 of Ninja's active skills inside a single round. So once they're hit by all 3 skills, 5 times, the boss that is, he's gonna get an extra 100% on his attack and 25% on his crit rate, adding even more damage to his kit. And again, guys, listen, I've tried out, like I said, lifesteal, crit damage, savage. I've tried out just regular perception and speed gear on him, and by far the best damage output is in Relentless, even for just regular PvE content, not just for Clan Boss. So I'm going to show you him in 3 areas where I use him in this Relentless build, guys. And again, I do have good gear on him, but I could probably use a little bit better on the stats here. The crit damage is good, but it could be a little bit better. Crit rate could be a lot better. I'd rather have crit rate at 100% and the crit damage at like 150. So I need to kind of switch up the gear, but you guys know this, right? Relentless gear, you probably don't have a ton of it. I actually do. I just need to make some changes.
So, do you like weather?
But you guys, you should put your best Relentless gear on Ninja, because who else are you going to use it on, man? I mean, Relentless gear is great anywhere, but especially on Ninja. 233, I built him fast because the more times he can get to that A2, the better, and the freeze, not to mention. Debuff accuracy 312, a little low, but he still gets the job done, which is great. Okay, so that is his total stats that I have him built with here. I have crit damage on the gauntlets, I'm sure. I have attack or defense on the chest, and then I have speed on the boots. Of course, don't be afraid to go defense on any of your damage dealers, guys. Go defense on the chest, especially Ninja. Sure, the extra attack is nice, and it it really deals tons of damage on that A1, A2, and A3. But keep in mind that most of his damage is coming from HP burns, so keep that in mind as well. And it's each hit has a 100% chance of placing an HP burn debuff. That is not predicated on it being a critical hit, so at least he's always going to be landing those HP burns, okay? In terms of masteries, I have him built out with War Master, with Master Hexer. Master Hexer, really important as well, has a 30% chance to extend the duration of any debuff cast by this champion. Won't work on his freeze, will work on his decreased defense on his A1, and of course will work on that very, very valuable HP burn. I also have War Master in terms of a tier 6 option, which I've already told you guys about. All right, so if you're like me, you're kind of borderline on accuracy, don't even be afraid. Just going with Eagle Eye if you need that extra accuracy on your ninja. And as I always say here on the channel, guys, I am a big proponent, big fan of going with an accuracy aura lead. Think about it, right? As we all know on aura leads, for example, let me go to see who I have here prepared for you guys. I have Uragrim, right? 20% speed. That 20% is based on their base stats, not their total stats after all the artifacts are on all your champions. But if you have accuracy, I mean, it doesn't matter what it's based on because the accuracy is being added to your grand total. So accuracy and resist auras have that inherent value similar to what is the case when we talk about the Great Hall, right? So definitely value that and always be on the lookout for great accuracy aura leads because I think they're just tremendous for all content out there, especially if you have the bad habit like me of building your champions a little bit shy on the accuracy thresholds. So let's start out with this stage 25 team. This is not my main team. My main team has Seer in this team as well, but I wanted to show you a team without Seer because, you know, she's kind of like a cheat code, right? We can get through the waves really quickly. Instead, what I want to do is go with the team where Ninja is going to be my heavy lifter in terms of overall damage. The poisons of Uragrim will help as well. The rest of the team here is just built to support Ninja, right? So Ninja's really, he's going to be crucial when it comes to the freezes, right? Keeping the team alive just by preventing them from taking turns, right? Crowd control is one of the best ways you can support your team. Stuns, freeze. Granted, with a freeze, keep in mind that the enemies only take 75% of their regular damage, so that is kind of a downside as compared to stun. But either way, guys, we will get to the Ice Golem. As a matter of fact, I'm going to cut here, save you, from watching me, kill these waves. We want to show you Ninja against the boss, so I will be right back to see that. So, guys, like we said, not the fastest run in the world, but look at that damage, 100k at a time. Boom, boom, boom. Ninja getting the job done here. Let's go ahead and watch the conclusion of this one. And again, really, Uragrim and Ninja doing pretty much all of the heavy lifting here in terms of the overall damage output. And I love when you get him against a boss, as we said earlier, when you get him against a boss, he's going to start cycling those abilities really quickly and start staging up his damage because of that passive. And I love it with Relentless gear for that reason. Let's see what his overall damage output was, guys. And the Ice Golem just about finished off. Miscreated Monster goes down with that ally protect. No big deal. Ninja, finish him.
Monster kill.
Cartoon's broken as shit. It's so strong.
Boom! There we go right there. So Ninja puts out an impressive 3.5 million damage. Thank you very much. And what about these gauntlets? What about these? Flat stat. All right, let's be right back. Let's try them out in Doom Tower. All right, guys, here we go at the tippity top of Doom Tower Hard. This is my main team. I'll talk about substitutions as we go through the first two waves here. So Ninja, obviously, very important on this team. We have Lysandra and Biggin, Shatterbone, Sylar. We're looking for turn meter control. Deacon Armstrong, another great option for you guys, okay? Rio Bone Spear, she's just a support champion. Just use her as support, essentially, and you will be good there. And then Lady Kimmy is for increased accuracy. As I told you guys, Ninja's accuracy is a little bit low for the tippity top of Doom Tower Hard, so we have her in there with the increased accuracy buff. But again, she brings a lot to the table, but really, once we get to the boss here, guys, it's gonna be the Ninja show. Like, keep Ninja alive. Everybody else doesn't matter as long as we have some turn meter in there, not just for Dark Fae herself, but for the clones of our team. But of course, you can still use Ninja's freeze as A3 in that situation as well. So I'm just cycling my A1s, guys. Really important when the going gets rough in Raid Shadow Legends that you start cycling your A1s leading up until the big boss battle. That applies to any dungeon in the game. So these waves are pretty easy, even in Doom Tower Hard, the final floor. It's weird how some of the Doom Tower waves are like really challenging and some of them are really easy and it doesn't have any real rhyme or reason. For example, the waves in front of Baumel, really difficult. The waves in front of Dark Fae, she gets barely any protection, right? All right, so here we go, guys. Gonna start off with Energize from Lysandra. We're gonna go in with the A3, I guess, for Lady Kimmy. Actually, I probably should have stunned Big in there because he can ruin this whole shebang with his Retribution proc. All right, here we go. Scion Slash. We did get the freeze there. Gonna go in with the Molten Slag there from Biggin. Now let's just go ahead and finish off Lady Kimmy and put it on auto here. Unfortunately, she used her A2 Riho, my debuffer, used her entire, Okay, gotta be careful of Biggin there, right? Probably should just take Biggin off the team, but we're looking good here. Again, we'll have some heals from Rio Bone Spear. We will have a turn meter from, as I mentioned, Lysandra. And then, I mean, look at Ninja, guys. Check this out. That was his A1. Nice to have decreased defense on his A1 too, as if he needs another buff. But there it goes, guys. He just got a Relentless proc right there. Again, cycling his abilities, 20% extra attack every single time he uses all of his abilities against the Dark Fae. Let's see if we can get another proc here. That's his A2 again. Did you see that damage? I mean, good God. Good God. That is an insane amount of damage off of his A2. It never ceases to amaze me. All right, so no more Relentless procs that I've noticed so far. Let's see if we can get another one or two here to continue to boost up. The longer the battle, that's why Clan Boss is a natural fit as well in Relentless. But I'm telling you guys, I'm not making this up. Just consistently more damage in Relentless than in any other set, even if we're, optimizing his speed or anything else, right? So here we go. Let's see, he's up next. That's his A3. Let's go in there. Hailburn's up next here. There it goes. Boom! Oh my word! Do you see all those instant triggers of the HP burns there, guys? I mean, making the final boss look pretty easy. And here he goes again. Only one Relentless proc. That's pretty bad luck. I've seen him go just insane with the Relentless gear, but I'm not here to cut, 15 matches and only, oh, there we go, and only show you the best one. He finishes the job, gets it done with 2.2 million damage against the final boss, dude. Ninja is the real deal. Let me show you the Griffin team here. Floor 110 Celestial Griffin. And again, it's gonna really be the Ninja show again against the Griffin. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and chop through these waves. I'll be right back. All right, guys, here we are against the Celestial Griffin, and leading right into, starting this one off with his hard-hitting A2 there. You're already seeing the damage. And I run him and Drexstar on the same team, more burns to tick off. Why not? Why not? Even though it doesn't exactly work like that. But again, here, that's his A3 going. I have him on ally attack as well, so even more damage off of that A1, which does add up, and it applies a decreased defense. You can run him against bosses as your debuffer as well, because it's a really consistent A1 there. And even though Trunda's dead, who really cares, right? Look at that A2. Good God, man. Really making the Celestial Griffin look pretty easy, is he not here, guys? And I haven't even seen too many Relentless procs here in either of these boss battles. I saw a couple in the last one, but really, guys, it's going to come down to Drexstar and Ninja. It's nice to have that. Well, it's going to come down to just Drexstar. But still, I mean, Drexstar at this point can basically solo the rest of it, right? And again, here, I'm not picking and choosing my runs, trying to make it look super pretty for you guys. I just want to show you how effective a team and how fast a team like this is. And I did not A1 cycle this battle either, guys. I just let it run. So a sub 3-minute Griffin run at the hardest level of Griffin. I also use a very similar team against Sorath, but it's just not a Sorath cycle right now. But again, guys, I mean, it's really, this stage in particular is really called the Drexstar and Ninja show, right? Drexstar puts out 1.3 million damage, so does Ninja, 1.3 million damage, getting the job done. So guys, there you have it. That's my favorite Ninja build. Let me know what you think of Ninja, and have you tried him in Relentless gear? Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.